for tuning in. Today's view is South America. In April and May, we went to Peru and Ecuador, and it was the longest time we had ever been on vacation together without our children.
It was an awesome trip, and we got these great souvenirs like these hats and this spoon. See, I'm not a big spender.
No, you're not a big spender, honey.
This is baby alpaca.
And this is maybe alpaca because it's a blend. Here are some views from Peru. Nestled in the Andes Mountains is the city of Cusco, which sits 12,000 feet above sea level, so we took Diamox to prevent altitude sickness. Houses with red clay roofs cover the slopes and the basin below. We walked for hours along the narrow cobblestone streets, which are steep and crowded at times, but charming, as are the locals, who are sometimes dressed in traditional garb in the hopes of earning a few coins to have their pictures taken. Yikes. There are a few ornate churches and many vendors who sell colorful souvenirs and flowers, and just off the town center is the San Pedro market. We are at the San Pedro market. You can see that in the upper middle right corner of your screen. How are you? How did you enjoy the market, honey?
It was very interesting.
It was very interesting. Can you take your hat off? You're very shaded. And I'm probably shaded too. And so, what did you get as a souvenir?
I got a wooden spoon.
You got a wooden spoon?
I can remember my time here.
That's right. Big spender, wooden spoon. It costs us 5 sols, which is about $1.50. And what was your favorite word? Was it innards? They were selling, there are flowers, there are all kinds of disgusting animals for sale, including their innards. I took a picture of a cow head. They had cow heads for sale, but lots of local people eating really good looking soup. Did you think that soup looked good? Yes. So it was interesting and awesome and somewhat disgusting. That's the report from the San Pedro market here in Cusco, Peru. In addition to the cow head, one of Peru's delicacies is the guinea pig. Many eat the whole rodent, but I just had it in an appetizer. In Cusco's central square, we found a large statue of Pachacuti, the 9th ruler of the Incas. Under his rule, the Incan Empire thrived until the Spaniards came and may have had a population of more than 10 million. The Incas were known for amazing and precise stonework, which did not require mortar and allowed movement so that the buildings could remain intact during earthquakes. We left Cusco and fed some alpaca on the way to the Sacred Valley, where we saw examples of Incan farming and architecture, and the pre-Incan salt pans where families have farmed salt for generations. We then took a train through the mountains to mystical Machu Picchu. The tall skinny mountain in the background is Picchu, or Young Mountain. We took the 3-hour hike to the top and traveled about 1,000 feet on 2,100 steps on the way up and back down again. The hike is steep, so cables have been placed to assist hikers, and we found out later that it has been nicknamed the Stairs of Death. But we took our time, made it to the top, and were treated to some amazing views. It's kind of mind-blowing to think about how the Incas created this place without any modern technology. They were clearly detail-oriented master planners who respected nature and aligned many of their buildings with the sun to mark solstices and equinoxes.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done.
And how do you feel? Proud?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Sort
You
of.
should be. Sort of.
I'll wait until I get to the bottom.
We are just a little bit down from the very top of Machu Picchu. There's a bridge I think we came over. There is the mystical city that the Incas built. That river curves around. That's the switchback that up which our bus came. It is believed that Pachacuti built Machu Picchu in the 1400s, but the Incas abandoned it about 100 years later when the Spaniards came to conquer. Only locals knew of its existence for 350 years until Hiram Bingham III unveiled it to the outside world in 1911. So did you say that hike was the hardest thing you ever did?
Yes.
What about having 3 children?
That was maybe a little harder.
Here we are at the top of Machu Picchu. We're surrounded by mountains. This is the classic postcard view. That is where we hiked this morning at Picchu. And we're still surrounded by mountains and clouds. And this is our awesome guide, Silver, who has taught us a lot. Say hello, Silver.
Hola.
Hola.